reasons. I do remember having, like, in the pettiest fashion when I was younger, I had a huge issue with the tone annihilating New Game Plus stuff in Silent Hill 3. It's like, it's New Game Plus stuff, who gives a shit? But it bothered the crap out of me that there was, like, a lightsaber and a flamethrower and shit.
But Silent Hill 2 had the same thing.
You know what, and like I said, when I was young, it was not only petty, but I didn't even know that. I was like, fucking 12 or
Once we
something
get
at the
inside
time,
the
maybe?
ship,
I don't know.
I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
Gosh.
So I feel kind of bad that we're blazing. We're not really
Stick to
paying
the higher
attention to
ground
the
to the
narrative
right.
in this game.
We should
It's
be
not
able to
a
recon the
good
Covenant
narrative,
position without being spotted.
but
I've detected
Halo
Covenant
is
stationary
like
guns near the next
definitely
pass.
one of
I recommend
Halo's.
using your sniper rifle to take
Yes,
out the
thank
gunners
you.
while I
I know
call
to
for
use my
Marine
sniper
I think
support.
they tried harder with the writing
ready to
once
move into support,
Halo was
Sergeant.
making money.
The Master Chief
Yeah,
to be
well,
honest.
overtly take out as
It's
many of
mostly
the
just the
Covenant
fact
as
that
he
Bungie wasn't
can. Don't
like.
open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on
They
us.
were big, but they weren't like colossal. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that Halo's story isn't very impressive, but for a first-person shooter especially, it's super revolutionary in a lot of ways. Halo is definitely one of the very first games, shooter especially, to really sort of bring the television style of presentation to video games, which was then BioWare basically stole wholesale and improved vastly for Mass Effect.
Television style presentation?
Huh?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by television style presentation?
Like the way cutscenes are framed, and in the way the script is delivered. It's a lot more like a television series than a lot of older games.
Yeah, they didn't just like throw him in the scene and like just like an excuse to like get out some plot points or
well, like you look at fucking
but they actually framed it well and
you look at fucking Deus Ex, right? And Deus Ex is a really is a good ass game, but Deus Ex is characters standing around accomplishing nothing, talking at each other for like 10 to 20 minutes apiece.
True.
Which I don't have a problem with. Let me get that straight. I don't think that its presentation is bad necessarily.
But like really conscious camera work and like directing of scenes and whatnot was not a huge thing for games until
like even
around this era, I guess.
Even RPGs, right? Like RPGs.
Oh yeah, even RPGs didn't.
RPGs were presented more like a novel than like a television and television show. But like if you look at Mass Effect, like it's like especially Mass Effect, like if you look at Mass Effect's cutscenes and then you go and watch like Battlestar Galactica, the similarities are uncanny in terms of cinematography and like mise en scène and everything.
Yeah, you know what RPGs are really presented like a novel? Xenosaga.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Stop.
Sorry, did I say Xenosaga? I meant
Tracker
Xenogears.
shows movement around the next bend.
You remember that? You played Xenogears though, right?
No, I know of it, but I never bought it.
The joke was that it ran out of money incredibly hard.
Like I know of Xenogears, I never played it. I know its deal, which is that they ran out of money and they also released like a fucking owned dude. Anyway, they did release a different like a compilation of the two games that did try to fix the plot holes.
I think so. Well, Xenosaga for PS2 was always meant to be like a spiritual successor to Xenogears, so more so than the other Xeno games, Xenosaga like picked up built on a lot of the stuff from Xenogears, but Xenosaga was also in a couple of ways unfinished. They just coped with it better.
Also, this music is so good. Marty O'Donnell is a really good composer.
Yeah, I remember Halo always having like really good music.
Oh my god, the level in the soundtrack in the level like Silent Cartographer when you're exiting the facility is just like, oh my god, I'm in love.
What I really like, that's a thing I really like too about older games that I'm sad that we missed, that we do miss now is definitely like. It's not the most important thing, but I liked having level names, which you don't really have anymore. Like, when people talk about The Silent Cartographer or Truth and Reconciliation, you immediately know what they're talking about if you've also played the game yourself. rather than just
Yeah,
saying.
you always get the bit with the whatever. Like, there's no.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit cheesy. Like, it's great in its
Like,
own way.
even-
And, like,
even
it doesn't really
modern-
detract from anything. Like,
Even
give
modern
me
games that
parts.
do have distinct levels, like Dishonored 2, like the levels aren't named cleverly or anything. It's just like, oh, it's what's his name's mansion, or you know.
Yeah,
whatnot.
it's a real description of the area.
Yeah.
Very dry.
One thing that I definitely lament about video games becoming an industry and having teams of several hundred people instead of like 50 people
Covenant forces detected
is that
up
you
ahead.
don't
Path
have
up on the left should let us sneak up around.
like household name map designers anymore, and I think that's a really big shame because
While you get into position, Chief.
while it was never super important to anyone but super fans, like I liked being able to
Cortana
see
to
like,
Fire Team
oh,
Charlie.
this is
Move
clearly
up
a
on the
level
left.
designed by
You should
American
be able to flank the
McGee.
enemy.
Or like, oh, this Bioshock level is clearly designed by the same guy who did the Cradle in Thief the Dark Project. And you just don't have that anymore because games are such a big industry that there's no such thing as a map designer anymore, but you just instead have map designers.
Yeah, or if you're Ubisoft, you have 10,000 people, each of which gets hired to do very specifically one gutter, like on one building. God, something really like bland and soulless about that.
Also, I'm sure most people know, but the reason I keep glancing to the right is just to check chat. I don't want to look like I don't want to look like I'm nervous or anything.
Pay me to make gutters in video games. You know what? I would pay you to make gutters in video games, Viv.
Your mind just goes to the gutter, and it's what you do best.
Oh gosh. Oh, but I was just saying, frickin' Xenogears, the joke about it, you know, being presented like a novel was because when they ran out of money, the second disc of Xenogears
It's just a
literally
plot crawl,
starts. It literally starts with a still of the main character sitting in a chair and a text scroll, like 18 paragraphs long, of a description of what the game would have been if they had made it. It's literally just a text dump of the remaining plot of the game that they didn't make.
Enemy in
For like 10, 12 minutes, then a boss, then more text for like 5 minutes, then the last dungeon that they did make, and final boss. And it's hilarious to see how like egregiously they ran out of money.
If I'm not wrong, too, Xenogears is also the game that the gaming in the Clinton years guy did a quote-unquote review of, and then like the last half of the video is just like the opening cutscene to the
Alert!
game.
Covenant dropships are inbound.
It is real goofy. That guy's something.
Gaming in the Clinton years? I don't know.
Oh, you've
about
never
this
seen those
person.
videos?
No.
Oh,
no.
man.
I gotta Google it now.
I gotta send you the
Let me put a tab up.
you gotta look up the Retsupre videos because they're so good.
Ritsupre?
Yeah.
It's the same person?
No. They covered the Gaming in the Clinton Years guys videos. Like that was like part of their big claim to fame. That gave them non-something awful success because everyone knew who Slow Beef was there, but that was what catapulted them into the limelight. But no, like it's just this guy.
I've got a tab open now. I'll have to watch that soon.
It's just this guy doing like video game reviews from like the early 2000s, late 90s, and like he does like he's just so confusing to like. Okay, so he covers fucking Tomb Raider, right? And like the first half is like him having really weird Tomb Raider opinions, and then he fucking ends it with, you know, Tomb Raider needs more emotional impact. We think that they should do a storyline where Lara Croft gets breast cancer.
Honestly, it's Indiana Jones with two girls, and why would you have it anything else?
It's true. Why did they even make some like boring ass fucking milquetoast cishet dude be Indiana Jones in the first place? Why was it just Indiana Jones?
Hang on.
Like a strong mom in a freaking fedora just
With a whip.
whipping me to death. Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty. Oh fuck, it's Hunters.
You are dead.
But God, yeah, this dude sounds fucking surreal, and I'm gonna have a blast, like, watching these, I'm sure. Like, I can already picture it, one of those, like, a mix of, like, having, you know, weird basement boy opinions, but also having no idea how to make a video, or how to keep, like, a coherent thought, and, like, the direction and, like, the video production being, like, really weird and spotty.
No, that's the thing, is that the video production is fine because it was like an actual, like, television show.
What I mean is, like, he didn't write a script for the video that he wanted to make, he just kind of, like, rambled and put it together. Is that what it's like? Or
sort of, I guess. And then there's, like, one where he's talking about, like, a NASCAR game, and he's like, I'm so tired of these, like, unrealistic car racing games. What they should do is make a game where you have to drive your pregnant wife to the hospital and obey all traffic laws so that the cops don't arrest you.
And are ready for reinforcements.
Fucking...
Copy that, Cortana.
Holy shit, that's weird. That sounds like it sounds
Once
so,
we're inside the
like,
ship,
weird that
I can home in on the
my first
captain's
instinct is it
command
must be a
neural
work,
interface.
but the
They'll
internet is
probably
a
be
weird
in or near
place,
the
so it's
ship's
probably
rig, which should
totally
narrow our
sincere.
search.
And he, like,
Echo 419 inbound.
he, like,
Clear the
fucking,
drop
he,
zone.
like, another one is that, like, another weird one was that he covered, Einsfinder or something? I forget what the fuck the game is.
Einhander?
Is that the fighting game?
Oh no, Einhander wasn't the fighting game. Air Guys was the fighting game with the Final Fantasy VII characters.
Yeah, he covered Air Guys, and like 90% of it was just a regular ass video about Air Guys or whatever, and then like right at the end he just zooms in on like Tifa stretching so your big old boobs are going everywhere, and like that's just the end. That's just the end of the video without context.
You tell me it's dead silent. Oh, that's
It's just
really
that like
uncomfortable.
he's not creepy. Like he doesn't say anything creepy, doesn't do anything creepy. It's just that one shot of her boobs, and then the video ends.
So
It's fucking
It's
weird.
actually super creepy in its own way, though. That it just
No, like it's still creepy, but
closes
it
on
makes
it
it
wordlessly.
creepier if anything.
Yeah, because he just closes on it wordlessly, like, ugh.
I love it.
I gotta watch this shit now. That's great.
It's so good.
Like, I get it. There's boobs and
So, did you know, by the way, that Air Guys, like, from what I can tell of the development of Air Guys, it seems like a bunch of incredibly half-finished shit that they crammed onto one disc.
I don't know anything about Air Guys, no.
Okay.
Skyler, you gotta go back. You gotta go back.
I remember I
There's
had no
other guys.
standards when I was young. When I was a kid who didn't know what good video games were, I played it, like, and thought, oh, it's cool, because it's like the fight, I can fight with my favorite FF7 characters.
I fight for my
First off,
friends.
and yeah, basically. But it had that weird, terrible fight game on it, right? It also had a collection of mini games using the exact same engine, where you would like race around a boxing ring, like with the characters, and it was like so they had like foot races with the characters, and it was like there's all sorts of weird half-finished shit jammed in there, right? And they also had a dungeon crawling RPG in there. None of the characters in that were shared between the other games, so it's very much like this game wasn't good and we never released it, but we can fit it on a disc anyway, so why not? And it was such a weird ass fucking game. The dungeon crawler, like you had to monitor your nutrition and shit. Like you had like a lipids meter and a carbohydrates meter. God, it was so goofy.
It sounds like a humdinger.
It's a great play if you want to just stare blankly at the screen and wonder why you even released this at all, and just dig wrist deep in doo-doo for an evening. Definitely grab an ISO of that shit.
Area secure, sir. We better keep moving.
Oh jeez.
I don't know if I can break the frame rate. I'm packing heat. Also, I should put my webcam down a bit. I just noticed
We
it.
could use the side passages to find a way around.
I'm packing heat.
Sitting ducks in that narrow space. You can hold this position.
I'm packing
find
heat
a
in
way
this
around
computer.
and
This
open
is
the door from the other side,
this is a
Chief.
1080 Ti, baby.
Chief, let's see if we can find a way to open this door.
Nerd.
I got my what's it called, tax return, and I didn't have anything else to spend it on, so I bought a fucking 1080 Ti.
I was talking to one of my friends about her shipping me a 970, so I'm fucking excited. Hey, maybe then I could ship you my 370. Already.
I don't actually have a PC.
Those are so
I
bad.
have a laptop. I
You
have
can-
like 2 laptops that are both like hand me
I'll be right back.
Okay, but you can also they have like you can get like a docking station for graphics cards, and like your laptop will use them like that.
That's interesting.
I've
But
seen
like,
some people
would
do
that
it.
really like limit the docking station? How would you? That can't be like USB connected, can it?
No, I think it connects via like the internals of your computer, and also I don't think I said it, but I love these sounds are so fucking squishy. It's good.
Yeah. I remember Halo actually having like pretty good sound design.
No, Halo
I'm
sound
back.
design is amazing. Hi. Do you remember what we're supposed to do here? Because they're just standing in front of the door and it's making me uncomfortable.
You just gotta search around until you find. Wait, no. You've got to go into the other room. You've got to disable the door from the other side. Cortana can hack it for you.
Thank you
So
for
you've
making
just
Vic
gotta-
happy by bashing the bodies.
Oh, they squish so good.
Such a squish.
You squish them so much you get frame rate drops from all the blood. I used to do that.
I'm squish Viv so much I get frame rate drops.
Nice.
I have really fond memories of playing multiplayer on Halo Custom Edition at like 4 in the morning on a shitty Celeron laptop.
I don't know if Custom Edition innately fixes the input lag either. Yeah, one of the big problems with Halo's PC, the original PC Gearbox port, is that, boy, it was awful. It had awful input lag. Halo 2's PC, like, multiplayer is also pretty bad. Like, I think it also has input lag? I'm not quite sure. Boy, hey, if no one else remembers, there was a time where they actually, Microsoft,
that's
tried
the
to make
locked door
people
down there.
pay
The Marines are waiting
money
on the other side.
to fucking
controls to
play
open it
their
must be
PC games
somewhere.
online. That's what Games for Windows Live originally was you had to pay a subscription like Xbox Live to play PC games online.
Yeah, that's
And they got rid of that shit like not even a year into its like launch.
nice.
And now
This is the best decision they ever made with it.
it's funny because you used to have to pay to like use Games for Windows Live, but you'd have to pay me to fucking use that shit to dump down.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what GameSpy was?
GameSpy?
GameSpy didn't have subscription.
Yeah, it was free.
And that was it was free? Okay.
It was-
See,
it's-
I was too young at the time to understand or sign up for it, but I do remember it always being like called for or an option to matchmake when I was real young and playing Star Siege Tribes.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
when
just
it got
a
shut down,
middleware.
it actually like it screwed up a lot of older
It
games.
screwed a lot of games when it died.
That being said, Halo Custom Edition, you can still play the multiplayer on that just fine with Hack 2.
Yeah, or well, the Custom Edition doesn't use Hack 2. Hack 2 is for Combat Evolved.
Well, that's what I play it on. Custom Edition. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I play Combat Evolved now. I played Custom Edition before. Yeah.
But which is, I don't know why you would transition that way, because Custom Edition is better.
Yeah, I know. It was just the one I had like I had it on my laptop already, so I just moved it over on a flash drive and installed it, and I was like, oh shit, works.
No, Halo 1's multiplayer is really fucking weird, and like, all Halo multiplayers are really weird, and it's sort of a wonder how they even got as popular as they did, because none of them play super great, like,
Maybe there
4
wasn't
players
enough,
split screen with
like,
acceptable frame rate.
variety for people to
and
know
LAN
better.
parties.
All clear, sir.
yeah, like,
Alright, everybody stay cool.
it really got popular mostly because it was just the only game in town, honestly, like, if we're all being honest with each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was never that great. Like, Halo 1 has a lot of weird balancing problems where the pistol is objectively one of the best weapons in the game because it's a 3-shot kill if you can aim with any sort of accuracy.
Yeah. See, a lot of games have that problem. Well, it's more a problem for us than a problem for like the game or the developers, where it'll become vastly more popular than anything else if it's like for whatever reason, whether it's just the only goddamn thing around or it was marketed better or what have you. And because everybody owns it, everybody plays its multiplayer or whatever, no matter how bad it is, And because everybody played that one, everybody you know gets the second one when it's released, even if it's still not good.
Like
It's still the
Halo
only one you
1,
play, because everybody owns it. Like Call of Duty.
yeah,
Bad.
Halo 1
All of
and
them.
2 have the melee problem where there are a lot of esoteric, not a lot, but the only way to play the game like well is to use esoteric unintended like mechanics.
Oh yeah, like
that-
the melee shooting thing, right?
Yeah, BXR.
Before?
Halo 2, in Halo 2, what you could do with the battle rifle is melee, and then animation cancel out of the wind up from the melee, and then shoot someone in the face with your battle rifle. And the
Esoteric, unintentional mechanics, you say? What game does this remind me of?
Honestly, it reminds me
Melee.
of Mass Effect 3.
Melee.
Oh, Melee 2, absolutely.
I did
Yeah,
literally
Melee's
just say that it's
the
the
best fight
it's
game.
like melee.
Cortana to
Oh.
Echo 419. Requesting reinforcements at our position.
True.
The main difference is that BXRing isn't as like BXRing is way easier to pull off than wave dashing.
Log on to my
Honestly, I think
signal and
tripping is the
approach
best
fast
thing
and
that
low.
Nintendo
There's a
ever
shuttle
did to
bay
its
on the
player
ship's
base.
starboard side.
I want the Smash nerds to hurt.
Roger, Cortana
I've never
to
seen a
Echo
professional
419
Halo player BXR in his sleep. But there's a video of Mewtwo King frickin' wave dashing in his sleep.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, I'm serious. I'm gonna link it.
Please do. But you know what that fucking reminds me of? A game I played, like, much too much of. Believe it or not, I put probably hundreds of hours into the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I don't know
Mass Effect
why.
3's
It was
multiplayer
because
is
all of my
good,
friends
though.
played it.
It's
It was good, but like it was so buggy, and I played it on PS3, so it had the worst matchmaking, where it would take like a half hour to get a match set up, and then you get NAT type issues, or people couldn't hear each other, etc.
There it is.
But
I mean,
all that shit aside, like mechanically, like actually playing that game, there was so much of those like esoteric, unintended, probably technically buggy mechanics, like animation canceling every single reload, combining like reload canceling with your cloak to get like multiple cloaked shots off. I played a Vanguard, so my entire thing was I was abusing like frame data type knowledge
Wait a moment.
of
going to access
like
the
abusing the
cabinet
iframes
battle net and locate
of
an
the
override
Nova
code to
ability,
open
but
a door.
canceling the Nova ability so I don't actually cast it. I just have endless iframes. There's so much goofy shit in that, and it was a load of fun, but it required you to actually like do research to find just how to break stupid shit.
I mean, I played Black Ops 1 on the PS3, so I know that feel.
Same.
The like worst Call of Duty, aside from
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Black Ops 1 has the worst multiplayer of them all. From the
Probably,
ones
yeah.
I've played, at least. I think a lot of people have issues with Mod 3, but Mod 3 is good.
Oh, Luna. That's okay. Give it to us in the Discord. Wah, wah.
Anyway, what else was there?
I mean, I had fun with COD Blocks
Got it.
1
The door is
because
open.
it was like the first
Everyone
and like
should move
last
through
Call of Duty
now.
I played, and I got that
Can't
shit right
guarantee
out of my
that it won't lock
system.
again when it
And
closes.
most of the fun I had
Wow.
with it was making the people who played it angry because they weren't good.
Black Ops 2 is legitimately like one of my favorite games of 2011. I don't care what anyone
I
says.
really loved Black Ops, mostly because it's like that was my first Call of Duty, and it's really the only one that I can go back to and like play.
Well, I like Black Ops because it's
I do
got
that every
the-
once in a while.
I like Black Ops because it's got the fucking Cold War setting, which is like the most interesting setting for a war game.
Who's the
But-
man?
Yeah, well,
And
it
it's
is
also
most-
like, you know, Call of
most
Duty
underdone, I
rating,
guess.
where it's like really jingoistic for some reason.
For some reason.
Well, I mean
Oh, you know what?
aesthetic.
It's
I'm
true,
talking
Spec
about
Ops- Spec Ops
aesthetics.
The Line
not-
pulled it off.
Yeah,
super
it had a good aesthetic, and like I
Like,
really
yeah.
like the art style, the art in it.
Anyway, Black
I
Ops 2 is really
I just
good.
remember
even if-
having a great deal of fun because, as we all know, the Call of Duty player base is comprised entirely of monster chugging 12-year-olds with trucker caps.
Also, can I
Uh,
just? I
go on.
need to say that this This is the only time I'll do it, I promise. This looks like cum. This right
It's
here looks like
super duper
jism.
cum.
That
It's
looks like
super
cum.
duper.
I'm sorry for being so crude. It looks like cum.
He like heard, oh yeah, Master Chief is in the ship, and he just busted out a quickie before he went off to die.
Did you notice the grunts are full of cum?
So, what are you doing with that energy sword? My best.
Stab me, mommy. But
Word.
I was just gonna say the fun I really had with the old COD blocks was the player base is made of salty dog shit, uncreative man children, building loadouts and whatnot and playing in very specific ways to counter people who just like Google best gun in COD blocks or whatever. I had a load of fun doing that shit. Like I would roll around with, I think it was like the Stoner 63 or whatever, and specifically like anti-camping setups, like for very particular maps, and just shoot through fucking everything and murder people because I knew where they would be sitting.
So what you're saying is you had fun because you were a tryhard.
Probably
okay.
at the time. I think I played it at a time when I still thought I was a boy, so I probably was a tryhard. Yeah.
That seems like most games are fun if you're a tryhard.
Okay, you say try hard, but there's nothing inherently wrong with trying hard. I don't think, anyway.
Well, no, that's my point. Is that like, yeah, you had fun with the game because you were trying to play it. Like,
oh, true. Yeah, true.
like you were trying.
Honestly,
I guess in any competitive game, if you like work to understand the game better than most of the people around you, it's just going to feel good when you get the feedback of running circles around
Exactly.
things.
Yeah, literally,
But-
like, I
but-
probably spent like a...
Hold on, I need to talk about this. The actual best way to play any Call of Duty game, not just Black Ops, is I'm trying to remember what people.
FAMAS with an underbarrel grenade launcher?
No, I'm trying to remember what people called it. What you would do is you would get an entire party of like 12 people or whatever, enough to completely fill up a side of the game, and you'd get a couple early kills, and then you'd all go find places, like you go prone in the grass or places where you can fully hide your player model, and then just wait the timer out. And while everyone else runs around freaking out that they can't find you, getting super mad while like your team, and then your team just wins by default.
Oh, that's
shit.
really good.
That was my first like actual death. And,
Watch
like,
your back. Oh wait, you just died. I'm on a delay.
There was a game I tried recently that was free on PSN called Crossout that had that problem to an extreme. Like, with the way the game worked, and that whole like get one or two kills, and then everybody just fucks off back to their spawn on the winning team. And because of the way the game worked, they'd be at an immense strategic advantage if they were sitting there set up. Because everybody gets one life in Crossout, and it's like a vehicle shooty game. So if you just get one kill, then everybody just moves on back. The whole match would fucking end. Like every time, and it was hilarious.
I am playing this on normal. Obviously, I don't need to throw my dick around in my Halo skills. This game's obviously not built for mouse and keyboard anyway. We're not trying to show off our skills at the game. We're just having fun here.
Yeah. The best, like, I usually do best in Call of Duty when I'm just running around as fast as I can and blasting, like, quasi-punk.
Wow.
I listened to...
I'm not even gonna lie, I had a Skrillex phase when I was playing frickin' Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Skrillex is good, so...
Quasi-punk is, like, fucking... a really good description of, like, a lot of the music that I listen to.
You could just say pop-punk. Oh, pop. No, she's saying quasi-punk, but she means just pop-punk. She just means pop-punk.
Hmm.
And then also, like, Against Me sometimes.
Oh god, yeah.
I'd love Against Me.
I still haven't listened to
Must
enough
be in
Against
the
Me to be
brig.
entirely frank.
Those look like
I'm the only
holding
trans girl who
There are
hasn't listened to
probably
every
multiple
song 38
detention
times.
stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking.
I just love Laura Jane Grace. She's so cool.
She's pretty rad.
He makes
God,
like
I
a
just-
clanky metal sound.
I just want Chelsea Manning and Laura Jane Grace to like pair up as a propaganda outlet for like for fucking trans communism. Like how goddamn strong would that be? Like that branding.
Yeah, but Chelsea Manning defies branding.
It's true. Oh, she would brand me though.
Nice.
Just stick a hot iron in my
I like
fat
that we're
ass.
doing this fucking conversation the moment the game gets quiet too.
Good.
I just want to
They
see
gotta
one
know.
excuse or another for Laura Jane Grace to pretend to be a cat on Twitter as well.
What if they both became furries, like super sincerely,
Good.
and became together the face for fucking Antifa furs?
Antifa furs. Also, no, we already have a face of Antifa furs, and it's Dingo.
Dio? Or
Dio.
somebody else?
Dio, yeah.
Because Dio's super cool.
I said Dingo, but I meant Dio.
Oh, you meant it. Dio's pretty cool. I like that they make all of the scrawny fuckboys incredibly salty. It's so good.
I wish gloss was still a thing.
Anyway, welcome to the leftist portion of our stream, everybody.
Oh, sorry. Were you trying to?
No,
not
I'm
let
just
on that you're a commie?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's just like
Okay, good.
it kind of did come out of nowhere. They were just all that this is suddenly the topic of conversation. No,
To be
like
fair,
no,
Chelsea Manning and Lord and Grace are always topical.
I'm the kind of content creator that I can't separate my private life from my video game playing life. I have to, like, I would feel.
Same.
And why
super
would you? Then you're
weird.
walking on eggshells with like what you're gonna like. Just fucking be yourself and be
Yeah,
weird.
I'd feel super
Although
weird.
I would still gladly take a fascist's money, but I would still shoot them in the back.
like,
Give me
You're like, oh,
back.
but like, what if you alienate people? Well, I mean, if you're alienating people by like being uncompromising, that's kind of like
I mean,
maybe you weren't super compatible on the first one. You shouldn't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells around anybody.
Also,
But you also
alienated or
shouldn't be a
not,
fucking asshole either.
alienated or not, the reactionary still gets put up against the wall. Fuck, do I care? It's like for real. Like after a certain point, like I wouldn't even feel. I could never feel comfortable like lying to get by.
Yeah.
but I just like I do know like I don't know. I do know that there are a lot of people who legitimately just don't want that kind of talk when they're trying to enjoy
Yeah.
their laid back
Yeah,
content, and like
that's
I
not-
can
That
I
they
can
just wanna be-
understand that, but like I can't like it's incredibly difficult for me to not just say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, nobody would be
That's a
complaining
totally
if we just talked about how great Chelsea Manning is.
True. Yeah, that is a totally different thing though, and actually totally valid. People who just want to decompress and like not think about heavy shit while watching some nerd play video games on the inner tubes. So
You're not Skylar, you're a nerd.
I don't exactly go hard on that shit usually, so I can feel that.
Oh, there we go. I finally found the area it's supposed to go. Again, like I said,
You're
I
not
have
doing
horrible spatial awareness.
Stumbling around in Tron Light hell. Cookies!
Oh wow, the sword boy got me.
Dude, let's bake together. Baking moms.
Great, just like Mama.
Just like
hitting
Bart.
you with a sword.
No, no, no! Don't shake the baby.
Wait, those swords are instant kills?
I have no idea why I had the description for the cooking channel set to a line from a babysitting mama let's play. Please don't ask me questions. I don't
Because
think
it's
these
good.
through.
It's the only line anyone remembers from any of the Mama games. No,
because
no, no.
it's like it's literally the only reason everybody remembered it is because they disobeyed it to an extreme extent.
Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's because they weren't shaking the baby, but Mama said knock you out.
No, no, no! Please don't shake the baby! And he's just fucking shaking it for like 5 minutes straight.
Those giant bomb boys, they're
God.
good boys.
That's real strong. That's real strong. Is Giant Bomb good?
Yeah, giant bomb.
Like, I never really watched much of the shit, to be honest.
Coming here was reckless.
Like they're not like problematic or anything. I'm always nervous about the beardos. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch more
No,
of the
Jeff
shit.
Gersman's a really nice guy.
Marines,
Okay, cool.
lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Okay, yes, sir.
God, we're talking about all these old games, and now I'm like,
We're all crowding
While the
around
Covenant
this
had us
one
locked up in
needler.
here, I overheard the guards
Word.
talking about this ring
I
world.
had the sudden urge to
They
like
call it
I don't know why I would go deeper down
moment,
this
sir.
hole of
Accessing the
impenetrability
Covenant battlement.
now that I've already gotten into what's probably going to be a
According to
160
data
fucking
in their
episode long
networks,
LP of Saga
the ring
Frontier,
is
but I'm
some
like,
kind of deep
what if
religious
I'm like, I got this
I'm
urge to
analyzing
LP
this
old ass
correctly.
games that I played when I was
They
younger, like
believe that
PC
Halo is
MMOs,
some kind of weapon,
like really esoteric
one
ones
with
like Tibia,
vast, unimaginable power.
Trivia?
like sub RuneScape tier
Covenant kept saying that whoever
MMOs.
controls Halo
Fucking
controls the
Tibia was a
fate of the
graphical
universe.
mud, a Polish graphical
Now
mud
I
that
see.
actually got like relatively
I
popular.
have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant
And there was a weird
search
thing about it
team
where it didn't
scouting
have
for
a level
control
cap.
room. I thought they were looking
It's
for the bridge of a
like
cruiser that I
the curve of
damaged during the
EXP
battle
required
above
to
the
next
ring.
level was not
But they
only
must be looking for
strongly
Halo's control
exponential,
room.
but
That's
the
bad news.
EXP loss on
If
death
Halo is
was
a weapon,
also
and the Covenant
was
gained
even more
control of
strongly
it,
exponential.
they'll use it
So like
against us and wipe out
the
the entire human
like
race.
the higher level you were, the more levels you would lose upon
Chief,
death,
Cortana, I have a
and the
new
more
mission for
those
you.
levels would have
We
cost.
need to
So
beat
there's
the
a point,
Covenant to
sincerely,
Halo's
like where
control
one
room.
death will cost you 2
Marines,
years worth of
let's
playtime.
move.
And I think
Yes,
just
sir.
recently
Okay, sir.
someone finally made it to like the
Chief,
level
you
cap
have the point.
in that game after literally decades of playing.
What is the level cap in that game exactly?
It was like 999 or something, and I
We
think
should
people
head
who'd
back
been
to the
playing
shuttle
for
bay
like
and call
12
for
years,
evac.
like 13 hours a day, were like level 300,
These
and
poor
there was like
guys,
6 of them.
these poor boys died together. Solidarity.
They died together. Sorry, Tibia was a weird ass game.
That was me, my bad. I'm going after him.
It's really weird to like go back to this too before the Covenant were like at all fleshed out and like they're just sort of monster boys.
Oh yeah, when they were just the generic like enemy aliens.
And now
Yeah,
now the elites are just like handsome boys, handsome dinosaur boys.
You know,
Are they more like
I'm
Hardfighter?
I'm definitely excited to get to Halo 2 when they start fleshing that stuff out more. Like it was never like it's friggin' genre fiction, so like it's not great.
After the
But
first Halo made loads of dosh, and
I'm
they're
excited
like,
when they make
more than
like
just
8-foot
people versus
dinosaur
aliens.
girls real. Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
I'm going to be the 8-foot snake girl.
Like there's somebody outside my door.
Okay, so do you consider Lamias different from Nagas? And if so,
Oh.
how?
No!
Let's do Lamia Naga discourse.
Oh no, they're not different at all. They're just different names for the same thing.
Oh, okay. Because there was Lamia Naga discourse ages. Oh, you're playing Super Nintendo, dude? That's weird.
No,
Lamia
no.
Naga discourse ages ago.
That was Captain
and I liked
Keys,
it.
just fucking dying.
Yeah, you got owned.
Sick.
Because everyone likes escort missions. This one's actually not that bad. The
You
fuck?
could just shove Captain Keys in your helmet like you could with Cortana.
Yeah.
You can't make him fit in your helmet. Well, not with that attitude.
I actually
yeah.
think the Lily, confirm or deny, do you know if the Mr. Chief Collection version of this game and the anniversary one has subtitles or not? Because I think they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that sucks.
Breaking Benjamin was in Halo 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
God, that's it's always so goofy to me when it always feels ham-fisted when
There
they put,
was-
like, pop
There was
band
Incubus too.
game. Incubus?
It had an Incubus track as well, yeah.
Fucking what? I haven't heard Incubus. I haven't heard that name in years.
Because, well, the Breaking Benjamin song is "Blow Me Away," and I forget what the Incubus song is because I never even unironically liked Incubus. So
This was
But-
alright, if I recall vaguely. I mean, I was young at the time. But fucking, I can't believe they're in that. That's like if you told me, oh yeah, no, the Deftones were in Quake 3.
well,
Like,
they should be.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I need to bring this up because it's my favorite
We
video
made it.
game trivia ever.
Cortana to Echo 419.
Did you know
We have the captain
that
and need
they had
extraction on the double.
commissioned Motley Crue to
Negative,
do a
Cortana,
theme
I've
song
been
for
engaged
Tribes
by
2
Covenant Air Patrol, and I'm
that
having a
they
tough
didn't
time
use
shaking 'em.
because the
You'll be better
lyrics
off finding
were
your own
just
ride.
Nikki Sixx saying Tribes over and over again.
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
I remember you
Air support is
freaking
cut off.
talking about this, and I'm
To
just
hold here,
giggling
we can move
at
in.
it.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna if my mouse doesn't get locked, I would love to fucking play it on stream.
please do that for
Do
me.
you want the authentic, like, lo-fi stream playing, where I just play it over my webcam?
No, fuck
No,
off.
don't do
Next
that.
time we
It's
do
real
this,
bad.
I have to grab my
What if
key
I-
snowball from my brother.
I can't believe
There we
that.
go.
That's amazing to me.
Alright,
Holy shit.
YouTube.com.
If you do, let me know so I can like unmute the stream. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That is magical.
If I can
I'd
get
love
it,
to imagine Nikki Six just sitting there on a sweaty pile of tribes money, just like, the fuck do I write?
Okay, I'm playing it now.
That's almost as good as David Cage getting fucking David Bowie. Shit, I'm hearing it now. Holy shit! I learned my favorite video game fact ever today.
I wish they were saying tribes in the American male's voice.
I was gonna say tribes versus American males.
Oh, here's the breakdown.
Tribes.
Thank you, Naga. You have made my evening 1,000,000%.
Anyway, that's the tribes theme. That's the unused tribes 2 theme. I believe Halo just crashed.
Can't.
I believe
can't.
tribes was too strong for Halo.
God.
That
That's
is.
fine.
They should have used it.
They should have. If they were. Had they been self aware, they would have used that shit in a second. Could you imagine, like, the devs of, like, old ass, arena shooters, but, like, extremely self aware? Like, with the view of themselves like we have of them today. You know what I mean? Like, the games we would have gotten out of that shit. Imagine Strafe, but in the era. Fuck.
Sorry, it's
Oh,
just
that's
not,
so good.
not launching again for some reason. Let me get us all working. Technical difficulty. Again, that was so powerful that it just killed Halo.
I want them to play that at my fucking funeral.
I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't think the story about them.
But, like, I'm not gonna
using-
have a funeral, though.
I know. I don't.
So I don't know. Play it when I eat shit.
I don't know if the story about him not using it because it says tribes over and over again. I'm not sure if that's completely true, but I would like to believe that it is. All right, yeah, we lost barely 0 progress, so that's fine. Funeral. Dun, 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 funeral. I just threw a grenade at nothing. That's fine. There we go.
We made it.
Just saying funeral
Cortana
over
to
and
Echo
again
419.
just sounds like a really
We have the
shitty death
captain and
metal
need
song.
extraction on the double.
You mean most death metal?
Cortana, I've been
So
engaged
good.
by
Like
Covenant
they're like
Terrorists.
funeral.
You'll be better off finding your own ride.
Yeah, like Cannibal
Sorry.
Corpse.
Acknowledged, Bowhammer.
Like if we
Cortana
can use
out.
the same
Air support is cut
damn
off.
4 chords
We need to
for
hold
our
here until she can
entire
move
song, we'll do it for our
Man, we're
lyrics
trapped in
too.
here. We're screwed. We're screwed, man.
Stow the belly aching, soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships.
I like the 4 chord thing is like more a punk thing, actually. Death
Yeah.
metal's just like
There's a
Yeah.
Covenant
death metal's
dropship
like
still
that but
docked.
worse.
Like, a lot of music is that, to be honest.
Yeah.
For any metal, it's gent. I came for the juggas, but I stayed for the
Good.
jiggy juggas. But
No.
yeah, like all genres have their things, their fixtures, and it's like, yeah, you can dig on a band for relying heavily upon the fixtures of the genre, etc. But like, they all got it.
A lot of death metal's like fucking musical writing's on point. Now their lyrics, oh my god.
We made it.
I don't understand. In Flames lyrics are like the silliest things ever, but like I understand that they're like a lot of like earlier albums for like In Flames are just like solely an energy thing.
They're like the converse of folk punk in that sense. Like that's like I adore folk punk,
Air support is cut off.
and
We need to hold here
musically,
until she
like
can move
like
in.
instrumentally, in 98% of cases, it is like
We're screwed, man!
we don't really
Instrumentally, it's
care what the
fun.
instruments
You
sound
ever
like.
see
You need a backing to
John
sing or
play?
poetry.
Cortana, if you and the chief can get us into one of those
It's like
covenant dropships,
instrumentally, it's always
fly us
just
out.
shit, and it doesn't even need to be good.
Yes, Captain. There's
Whatever
a Covenant
music
dropship
sucks.
still docked.
I mean, there's lots of exceptions, like Mischief Brew. Instrumentally is very creative. A lot of times,
Oh, wow, he just
AJJ
eats shit
also.
immediately.
No.
Yes. That's what I was referring to when I was like the instrumental style is fucking crackhead.
Yeah.
He doesn't like rest his like he just goes crazy.
Yeah,
We made it.
they really do. It's,
Cortana to
fucking,
Echo 419.
it's pretty strong
We
though.
have the captain and need
Yeah.
extraction on the double. Negative, Cortana.
But like,
I've been
aside from those
engaged by Covenant
exceptions
air
to the
patrols, and
rules,
I'm
like
having a tough
most
time
folk
shaking
punk
'em.
is
You'll be
literally
better off
one
finding your own
nerd
ride.
with a freaking guitar
Sorry.
playing the exact same 4 chords over and over again, and like they don't even need to be
Cortana
anything
out.
else because they really
Air
just
support
need
is cut off,
like
Captain. We need
a
to
blank
hold here until
canvas
she
to
can
put
move in.
the actual lyrics
Oh,
on.
man.
And
You
like
could
the
probably
lyrics
guess
are
that I'm like a
focused.
huge In Flames fan.
Yeah, no shit.
I think so. I'm not surprised.
I mean, it's literally like Lunar Strain is like literally their debut
Yes,
album.
Captain. There's a
Oh,
Covenant
I
dropship
wouldn't.
still
To be
docked.
honest, I've never heard In Flames. Like never. I probably should, I guess.
Wow! I don't. I
I'm gonna
guess I
open
just
up
have to
a tab of
babysit
that.
him.
So I can listen to that later.
Colony. Listen to Colony, the album.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I know, right? He just fucking eats shit immediately, and then I eat shit immediately. This is supposed to be normal.
Gosh, this escort mission seems incredibly raw.
We made it.
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need
Alright.
extraction on the double.
I'm just gonna
Negative,
fucking
Cortana,
babysit
I've
him.
been engaged by Covenant air
It's
patrols,
not
and I'm
raw.
having a
It's
tough
going
time
in
Wait.
raw because it's
You'll be
both
better
What
off
about it?
finding your own ride.
I was
Sorry.
muted in Discord.
Huh?
Acknowledged, Foehammer. Cortana out.
What?
Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to hold here until
What
she
did
can
she
move
say?
in.
Oh, man.
Nah, we can
We're
hear you
trapped
in
here.
Discord.
We're
Yeah,
screwed.
we-
I can't.
you were
It
just
says you're
fine.
muted to me. That's goofy. Let me.
Stow the belly,
Huh?
soldier. Remember
Yeah.
you're a leatherneck.
No wonder. That's super
Cortana,
weird.
if
Let
you
me
and
see
the
if I can
chief
figure that
get us
out.
into one of those covenant
You
dropships,
don't touch it.
I can fly us out.
No.
Wait.
Yes, Captain.
Oh my god.
There's a
I
Covenant
think you
dropship
are.
still docked.
Like, I can hear you on stream, but like, I keep getting that messed up.
You know what? Yeah. Because that's what I was saying. It's like it's just in Discord that your mic is muted to us. I think you did that to play that song.
Yeah, at least it isn't the other way around, you know? We
Right.
still were having like a kind of coherent comfort. At least as coherent as we usually can have. Because I am like
Oh,
so fucked up.
did that unmute it?
Murray
But
Book
you
Chin
might
making
wanna
the, like,
unmute yourself.
face.
Yeah. Just
Ooh, I'm
give
very
it a
lucky.
sec. You gotta unmute yourself still.
Yeah.
I must
There
have
we
pressed-
go!
Ah,
There we go.
don't yell. I
Hmm?
Sorry, my brain blank because I was reading some stuff that
That's
Rosetta
okay.
had said that I hadn't looked at before.
It's okay.
No, I must have pressed the button that I used to mute, but I can't remember what that would be.
Nothing over here.
Oh no. That's alright. We'll tell you if it happens again, unless you want to take a sec to look at your keyboard
That's
shortcuts
fine.
in Discord.
No, it's fine. The fact that you were completely ignoring me. That's like I can totally understand that. I wasn't even upset.
Arr.
Anyway, I finally killed that dude. So, alright, that dude finally undied. So that's fine. Oh, you fucking bitch!
No!
Oh no. Gosh, I gotta go back and like remake the stream overlay that I spent like 7 hours making last night. Fit my Patreon on there.
Yeah, no, that's super important. You gotta. I have 3 different spots in my Twitch page that shows off my Patreon because I need people to give me money.
Smart. See, I've got one, and it's like the link at the bottom of my Twitter bio, and that's not smart.
Yeah.
Aside from, well, I did hype it up like directly, like by tweeting about it repeatedly when I started it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that for you.
But yeah, I gotta be able to eat and save up for bus tickets and shit.
That's it. The dropship is loose.
Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board.
Thankfully, yeah, I know, right? Anyway, thankfully,
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this
my
burden
college,
myself.
like, they pay for my fucking bus tickets, which is nice. Like, I get a free bus pass.
Hang on.
Oh, that's radical.
Bonk.
Nice one, sir.
Time for a little payback.
And it's so weird that, like, the big thing about this game is Captain Keyes, considering how, like, he dies, spoilers, and then, like, becomes uninterested, like, it just suddenly...
The Covenant believes
It's just
that
so
what they
weird
call
to
the
play
silent
a Halo game
cartographer,
where Sergeant Johnson
somewhere
isn't,
under
like,
the silent,
the big boy.
The cartographer
Does he
is
die
a
in
mapper
Halo 1?
that will lead us to Halo's
Yeah.
control center.
Huh.
And then it's just Sergeant
island has
and then
multiple
Sergeant
structures and
Johnson becomes, like,
installations.
the main
One of them contains the map room.
Mr. Chief
We're approaching
character.
the LZ.
I have a big feel that that's an artifact of them not ever imagining there'd be a second Halo. Like,
Also, yeah, here we are.
you know how they like double down on writing it for real once the first one made shit tons of money? Like, it feels like it's an artifact of that.
Also here, yeah, this is the silent cartographer, which is...
Oh, one of the good missions you mentioned.
Yeah, it's
I'll
arguably
be right
one
back.
of
I gotta get coffee.
Okay, have fun. The first half of Halo is incredibly good, aside from, like, the parts where you just have to stand around and defend things.
It's so good that they did it twice.
Yeah, and then the second half of the game is basically the first half in reverse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, time.
Like, is it actually the same maps, or?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's really rough.
Halo 2 also has a lot of the same problems because Halo 2 had a really troubled development, which we will get into when we play that game.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound.
Oh, word?
Somebody
Huh.
order a warthog.
God, shooters were so far out of my purview when I was growing up that, like, this is all a ton of interesting stuff I never heard. Because, I mean, I could not have cared less about them when I was a kid.
I got into video games pretty much exclusively because of my dad, and he played a ton of shooters, so...
Honestly, same, but, like, in this house, we play Squaresoft games, and nothing else.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map.
My
room that will show
dad
us
was
the
like, my
location
dad
of
is
Halo's
like the
control center.
archetypical, like, he wears like a fucking tap-out shirt and a backwards baseball cap and listens to Limp Bizkit, so...
Ooh, that's strong. So, he's Matt from Best Friends Play? Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit. That's pretty powerful. That's a powerful look.
So he got me into, like, he played like he played like a lot of the man
in the
games,
cliff
like
wall.
fucking
I'll bet the
Grand
silent
Theft Auto
cartographer is somewhere
and,
inside that
like,
facility.
fucking first-person shooters, and curiously enough also survival horror, which is what got me into like Resident Evil and stuff.
Also, I'm really glad that like the era of first-person shooters is like really is like pretty much over. It feels like because the entire video game like market was just so goddamn saturated with them. And like there's only so many things, so many interesting plays you can get on it, with a million of them coming out every day.
But capitalism encourages innovation.
Yeah,
Covenant
right.
are putting up a real fight.
There's nothing. Markets are the
cartographer
most
must be
efficient.
here.
There's nothing more
My
efficient
analysis
than 1,000
indicates
different
that the
firms
map
doing
room
the
should be at the
exact same
bottom floor of
thing,
this
like
facility.
at the same time,
Let's keep
to
going
try and
inside.
run each other out.
Yeah, like again, like I'm not gonna get too into it, but it's just it's just so shocking to me
Don't let
that
them lock the
video
doors.
game boys are such big fans of capitalism, because it's like the #1 example of like how capitalism makes ruins interesting things.
It's like I love this thing that's killing my other favorite
I
thing.
underestimated the Covenant's understanding of
It's
Halo's
just so weird,
subsystems.
but whatever.
It's
They've
not
locked
weird
the
when you
doors,
remember that
and we
the
don't
vast
have enough
majority of them, like
firepower to get through them.
the hobby is
Cortana to keys.
requires disposable income, so it is significantly more bougie than a lot, and so it's even more rife with
The Covenant
anti-communist
have
stuff
impeded our
than
progress.
the
We can't
anti-communist
proceed
thought
unless we can
and
disable this
propaganda than a
installation's
lot of
security
other
system.
like hobby-centered milieus would be.
All anti-communists are definitely thoughts.
Anti-communist
I want
thought.
you to use any means necessary to force
Jeez,
you to
that's
break
strong.
into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant.
But yeah, no, like the
Failure
fact that
is
most
not an option.
that a huge majority of video
Echo
game players are
419
freaking
ground
polos.
teams. I'll stay on
It
station. Keep an
explains
eye out
why
for
there's
Covenant forces.
so much
Second squad,
you know,
ready to roll. Soon as
deeply
everybody's
reactionary
topside.
shit. Not only
Secure,
in
sir. Nothing
the video
moving.
gaming community, but in what's
luck,
marketed to the video gaming community.
He's out.
Also, the fact that Jonathan Blow is allowed to have
We
a
need
career.
to find the security override to get this door open.
More like
Not
Jonathan
that.
Blows, am I right?
Yeah, Jonathan can fucking blow me.
Really
hate
though?
I hate his games.
Isn't he was the schmuck who made The Witness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Cliff Blowjobski is worse.
Aw, Cliffy B's alright. He's like a jock. And like in a really endearing way.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean Cliff Blowjobski. I just like to make fun of his name.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of, was it Chris Fish? That's the
Phil
fucker's name
Fish?
who made Fez. Phil Fish.
Yeah,
Fuck
Phil
me.
Fish.
Phil Fish. For some reason, because they're all white dudes with white dude names. I always mix up a bunch of them. But yeah, no, Phil Fish is the one I'm thinking of. Who's a gigantic shitheel. Like I don't keep up with the video gaming world gossip like ever because fuck that noise. But the one of the few things that did come by my radar was Phil Fish being a gigantic whining shitheel.
No, Phil Fish is a weird situation because it's less that like if you just knew Phil Fish as like a regular dude, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't really have any problems with him. It's the fact that he's supposed to be a public figure is where things get into trouble. Because like unless there's something really shitty that he said.
It looks
He
like there is
was
a path
mostly
into
just,
the
like-
interior of the island.
I just remember the Fez thing. Honestly, that was all.
He's just like he's not even really like a jerk necessarily, because like a lot of what he says is in retaliation to people being shitty to him. Like it's Phil Fish never really picked fights with people. It's people would come on to Phil Fish saying like, hey, you're an asshole and your game sucks or whatever, and then expecting them to expecting him to not say fuck you in return.
Strung out perfectionist.
It might have been honestly that it was so long ago that I like heard all the Phil Fish shit before my like heavy air quotes awakening as like you know a good human being.
He is
So
like
maybe I got the wrong like image of it.
he's still like a bit of a weenie and still like the kind of person you want to put in a headlock, but so am I, so whatever.
No, I want to put you in a snug lock.
Nice. And does lock.
And join the club.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Anyway, something about Phil.
I'm just vice versa on the other thing.
Yeah, Phil Fish though is also like, he also did say, I guess that's the price you pay for being indie, and that's really funny.
Okay, that's pretty strong.
Like in terms of like indie developers that get shit thrown at them, Edmund McMillan is like way worse.
God, see, I don't know enough about like devs and whatnot to even recognize that. Well, I've heard the name Ed McMillan.
He's the Binding of Isaac, like
Super Meat Boy.
the other one of the other 4 people that were in indie game the movie. Yeah, he's worse.
Oh, I missed so much weird shit.
Yeah, it was just a doc. It was just a doc about like the development of Fez and Super Meat Boy and like a couple other games.
Oh, okay.
Edmund McMillan also
My
developed
mind
a
went to
couple
a
other
dark
games,
place.
such as WWF Baby Dress Up, Style Man Dress Up, Dead Baby Dress Up 3.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm
See,
looking at this old
when you
game.
said the indie dev movie, my mind immediately went to the YouTube Red show starring the Game Grumps place, and I'm thinking that sort of shit. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, no, it's just a doc. It's just a doc about. I am so fucking nervous to say the word documentary out loud because everyone makes fun of me for saying it like that.
Documentary?
Yeah.
Is everybody different approach? Oh, it's cute. That's
Anyway,
fine.
anyway, yeah, it's just a doc. So.
Mhm. Can we at least agree that Peter Molyneux gets put up against the wall, though?
Yes.
That's the one I remember,
Well,
like,
he
very
sucks.
clearly.
Peter Molyneux seems like a good dude. He's just like, he gets way too ambitious.
Wait,
but, like,
no, Peter Molyneux.
No,
No.
Peter Molyneux is an actual fucking con artist and thief.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
No, Peter
he's done
Molyneux.
shit.
If you need to read
Is that another one that I'm misreading, or that
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He
need to.
seems like
You
a
need to
good
hold on.
dude.
Hold on. You need to read the Lion Game Head Studios post-mortem like that was done on him because he's actually like he's not a he promises shit he never delivers on, but it's because he's got so much excitement and love for the industry that like he gets really excited about ideas and then someone has to be like
like none of this is possible. You don't have the money.
Yeah,
and
like,
then
Peter,
he
we
just
can't
never
do
he
this.
never gets around to breaking it to the public.
and
Whenever
he does, and like he takes it personally too, like when stuff like that doesn't go through. Like he's a really nice guy. Aside like as long as you remember that he's also like a early 2000s games boy, so he is like you know, like fucking Lionhead Studios had like stripper parties and stuff. Like it's very much a
Yeah,
boys club,
that
and like you
shit.
need to frame it in that but like
But I could have sworn there was a specific incident of him like running away with Kickstarter money or something
No,
like that.
Peter
That was the
Molyneux
one that
never
got
did
me.
that.
I remember reading where like a bunch
I'm gonna
of
Google it
people
before I
walked
like.
out him on it was like Black Monday, and he like got really mad at him and told him to get out, and then later he just went up to them and apologized and said like, if this is what you need to do, then do it. You're
Yeah.
gonna do good.
Yeah, like basically a bunch of people were going to leave his studio, and so like he got really angry at them and took it personally and was like, get the fuck out. And then like later on in the day he brought them back into the office and like he was crying and talking about how like if they need to leave it's fine because he knows that like he helped them become better people and that they'll go on to make really great stuff and they'll know that he had a hand in it and stuff. Like he's a sensitive boy.
Which it's a good thing to have. Like, people need to be more sensitive.
Now, if you want to talk about people who ran away with Kickstarter money, who boy do we want to talk about? Does anyone but me know about how how people ran away with Homestuck Kickstarter money?
No, but I'm curious.
No, but yeah, I'm morbidly curious now.
So there was going to be back in 2012, I believe 2012 or 2013, there was a Kickstarter for a Homestuck adventure game. That a studio was going to do. So the Kickstarter was funded successfully. You know, they got their money and Hussey was talking to them. And then what happened was that company literally stole that money and then they made the new King's Quest games with that money.
You know what?
That new King's
That's a
Quest
win-win.
game, that new King's Quest game is literally made with stolen money and
Okay. Now, while I would love to be snarky and say nothing of value is lost, and that's like an incredible win-win, it's the scummiest shit ever. Like,
yeah.
on
So
principle,
then,
scummy as shit.
Use the holo panel to shut
but
down the
fuck
security
off.
system.
so then later on they did a second Kickstarter, and this time they're doing it in-house, and it looks like the game's actually gonna come out. Although It was supposed to come out September 2017, and it's still not out. And they have been providing some updates though, so I don't think they've run away with the money.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
All games should be made in RPG Maker in somebody's basement.
Also, yeah, Namco
No more
High.
money.
Namco High is a fucking trip. It's a fucking dating sim made by like a whole bunch of like indie artists and like developers, and like every single character in the game was done